OwlLukas, who's going to be doing the Angel of Darkness speedrun. So I'm going to be rating his Twitch channel, and I'm going to be moving up to a different voice.
Alright, Diddy. Oh. I clicked it away.
Hosted. You're welcome.
Thank you for the host. I'm going to start AOD in case we get any problems. You can fix them right away before we get rated.
No problems today.
No problems today, I believe. Thank you for the host, Cat. Thank you, Diddy, for the host.
Do you have like a... Oh, send good vibes. That's like equally as good as blessed around.
Of course. Can't wait for my voice to die. I hope audio's fine. I tweaked it. Please let it be the same as in my recording.
I'm getting more nervous than for my actual run. I mean,
Same. Yeah, I think we're gonna start with an introduction, and then I think I'm gonna say what BTG is, and then we are ready to go. Cat gives me 2 thumbs, that's good. Sound is perfect, Brian New. Rad, welcome. You can see I can actually touch the chat.
And we have wide hardos in chat because no one ever uses that. Let's go.
Oh god, do I do the moderation? Like start? Last minute preparation. Hello, Camilos. Who is this TR AOD hottie I spot? Cat looking at me like.
Oh, what if I hit? What if I do the redemption hit Mike?
Oh yeah, please don't do that. We don't do that. We don't hit mics here. You don't get your money back. Sounds good. That's really nice. Is Diddy also very hearable? He should be. It's all tweaked.
I am here.
Nice. Are you ready for straw half crashes? Cause I am.
Did you make hard saves? Like 7,000 of them?
Yes.
Okay. Let me mute. Bex.
Oh god. We are good to go. If something crashes, you can see Italian gesture. If something crashes, it was nice, everyone. It was nice. Jesus, my voice is dying.
Okay, you know what would help you? This. Drink some water now.
What?
What?
Como se for boy? What? Boy. Very nice. Whew. Okay. Only for you, KTC, only for you. Now we don't have time to practice the galleries jump anymore. Let's hype. Cat, don't steal all the internet, thank you. Just saying. Why is my hairline looking like this? Wait, are they here now? We're rooting for you, thank you. I always get super nervous. Thank you, Sticko, for the resub.
Sticko, long time no see.
Oh, that's so cute. Thank you for all your support. I need it. Why did I pick such a long category in such a terribly long game?
BTG best.
The best. Thank you also, Diddy, for being here.
I mean, I'm always awake at this time. I go to sleep at 3, so don't worry.
Very nice.
Oh my god, I'm tagged.
Oh yeah, I'm also tagged. I cannot tap out of the game, so I have to do it on my phone.
You're tagged on your server by your stream.
Wait, what?
Hype train.
Oh, what hype train?
Actually,
I cannot see. Thank you for the resub, KTC.
Scam train is closed.
Thank you for the sub, Brad. 12 months. Is there an actual hype train? I can't see anything.
Yes.
Damn. I haven't
We
even
cannot actually
started.
say scam train now. Come on.
Crystal Dynamics, thank you for the raid. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Tomb Raider, the Angel of Darkness speedrun in Better Than Glitchless. Thank you for the 100 bits, Orange. So, Better Than Glitchless, quick explanation. Any percent is super short, has a lot of exploits. Glitchless is super long, and Better Than Glitchless is in between. We're not allowed to do all the hard stuff. Hey Bob, hey Rock, hey Gecko. Welcome everyone. Are you excited?
Yes.
Also today I have the lovely Diddy who's commentating. One of the best TRs, we all know it is.
I also run this for some unknown reason.
Nobody knows why we run this game. I heard all speedrunners are masochists. Thank you for the 100 bits and... yeah. Alright.
So excited to see this.
Nice.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. I'm super nervous right now. I think you can see.
Hello.
This
Shwior
isn't gonna be as broken as any percent, but it is better to showcase it in my opinion.
Yeah, BTG is the perfect category for a speedrun. And also, so you will be able to see most of the game. But we just do it quick. Thank you for the bits, Crystal Dynamics. Damn. It's gonna be a tough ride. I have to say right now, most of you who played the game know the Strahov, and unfortunately for speedruns,
Thanks for streaming with us today and taking the late slot. Less than 3.
yeah, the game can very likely crash in the Strahov. I have some backup saves for that, but there isn't even a guarantee that those work, but we will try our best. I have faith.
Everyone's typing TTTTT as well. So, yeah, we can explain what's gonna happen in the first level.
Yeah,
because it's gonna be so quick, you won't even catch it.
Yeah, same in any percent. The first level is so quick, before you start your explanation, it's already over. So Diddy, what are we doing?
So basically, we're gonna go to this locked door, and because we love those locked doors, and we are just gonna like jump through them, like Lara does every day, and access this area that is left out by the developers, that is original training area for the game. And we're gonna hit the trigger that is also left out there and just exit the derelict building.
Yeah, so the first level has its own thing in all categories. The good thing about BTG again... Oh, damn. Thank you for the subs! Jesus, we haven't even started yet, don't forget that. Hope you don't regret after you see it.
The crashes and stuff.
Alright, are we ready?
Yep.
Alright. Then, let's go!
I just realized I was talking this whole time with my mic muted.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But...
I was thinking, oh my gosh,
No.
Neha must be tired. It
No,
begins.
I was like, I was saying all this stuff to Luca. I'm so sorry, but I was like, I'm ready. Are you ready? And I was just silent. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm not that exciting, but you know.
No, don't worry.
Yeah, no, sorry. I mute my mic here and there when I'm the one streaming, just because I know that it's like hot mic, and I don't like the idea of my mic constantly on. So.
We have so many alerts, I think we have to wait until they're over. So what else can we say before we start? We're also gonna play everyone's favorite level, which is Carvier. I think everyone remembers Carvier. And we're gonna see Luddic, all the infamous lines, maybe the soft lock that people are aware of. So what can happen is when you talk to Luddic in the Monstrum crime scene, I hope people can hear me with all the alerts. You can actually get soft lock, so the game just stops. It just freezes you. It's fine? Nice.
He repeats the line that he said over and over again.
Yeah, the special thing about Luddic, as far as I heard, is every single line he says can actually soft lock you. So this game has a lot of things that we don't like when we run it.
But we still love it.
We still love it. It's a mess of a game. Thank you, Sticko. Oh, I think we're never gonna be able to start. Oh, damn. Thank you all so much. Jesus, I'm still processing it. I have a loading screen in my head right now. Oh, man. Just go with it. Oh, yeah. Also, don't forget, we have a command. !donate for extra life. It also has the link. Every single bit helps. So if you want to, feel free. We also have a run command with just basic information. Yeah, I think we can make good use of our time slot, Didi, by just waiting until the alerts are over. Oh man. Oh. Do we just start now?
I guess so.
Alright, let's start the best game that was ever made. So as Didi mentioned, the first thing we do, which you're not supposed to do, is we actually jump through this door. And the reason why we are able to do this, I think it's like a few pixels inside the door where you can actually, or they have no collision. So you can just jump through it. If you walk here for any reason, the game removes the death barrier. So normally when you go up the stairs you would instantly die, but now not so much anymore. That was pretty much the first level and it's gonna continue like that. More and more. Music is really fitting. AOD with clown music.
And just like that, we jump through the top left side of the elevator because Lara can just jump through stuff, apparently.
Yeah, we don't want to use the elevator. That's for glitchless runners, am I right? Please don't ban me. What? Wasn't this game tagged as horror? Yes, I tagged it as horror once. So right now, what we do is we just are super fast. It's kind of hard to explain. For example, what we do here, we skip the rooftops by just clipping through this. And yeah, it's an amazing game. So this skips pretty much the
crawl down,
rooftops.
yeah?
Yeah, if you crawl down in a specific angle, then you can just clip through it. We're gonna do this a lot of times in this. There's super funny stuff.
Yes, I feel stronger now.
Yes. Laura has the motivation to go to Carvier.
I don't, certainly.
Are we still gonna recite everything?
No.
The cool thing about Carvier is you have a lot of different dialogue options, and depending on what you choose, Lara also changes the tone of her voice. In one line she's yelling at Carvier, and in the next she's like,
Have
"What
a
do you
nice
have
day,
the
Mom."
notebook?" Oh, I just heard the straw off. The sound might be very, very quiet, because the source file is very quiet, unfortunately. Whoop. And we continue with the rooftops with just some very well-placed jumps. So there's a lot of things you don't really have to do. And we are here. It's getting
Easy.
very quick. Let's listen to our favorite character in this game.
Mademoiselle Carvier, I have just come from Werner's apartment.
And how is Werner?
I'm afraid Werner is dead.
Dead?
Can
So
I
this
help you?
level is just conversation for 2 minutes.
It's all
So
a
we
bit
have to
vague.
listen to it
I arrived at his
every
apartment
single
today from
time.
London. He was babbling
I
with
think
fear.
every AOD
He
runner
tried to
has
contact you.
He did.
nightmares
I never
of
expected
this.
that. Not
I
on
hear it in my sleep.
Werner has been fearful for his
To this
life.
day.
We
He
all do.
accepted a commission 5 weeks ago. Since then, he's been acting strangely, jumping at shadows. He even left a package with me for safekeeping.
This is the
Who was the
resident
commission from?
sleeper
The
level.
client's name was Eckhart. He wanted Werner to
Unfortunately, I
research
don't have a
something called
Carvey
the
emote.
Obscura paintings. Werner approached me at my department at the Louvre.
Were you able
Okay,
to
I'm not
help him?
gonna recite
do though,
everything with
Lux.
Diddy.
I sent it.
Oh, the clown emote.
I wonder why exactly.
That's the Müller
He
emote.
felt he was being stalked.
He could well have been. The
So yeah,
monster
this
was
is
running around
just
Paris, according to
listening
the press.
very,
Werner
very
left
close.
a package here with me. I was to
But
give
the
it
only-
to
We do
you
it-
if anything
oh,
yes.
happened to
No,
him.
no, you can.
Do you know what it is?
What we do in
It's
this
his
conversation is
If
we
he
actually
left
Alt
his
F4.
notebook,
Yeah, we press Alt
He
F4.
was spooked.
And you're gonna see that happen a lot.
Explain what
Just the end game menu will just
There was
pop up
gunfire.
randomly.
That's
And
all
I
I
will
can
skip
recall.
the incoming cutscene, so
Then
it
we were
saves
shot?
time without, you know,
Did you
having
kill
to
him?
like watch a
I
second
can't
of
remember.
cutscene and then
It's
having
all a
to
blur.
look into
It's
like
tough.
the screen fade
I
outs,
strongly
which are
suggest
like
that you
1
talk to
second
the
each.
police.
And yeah, it's a really nice
Mademoiselle,
optimization for the
I
run.
was a good friend
It's
of
really good that
theirs.
you say that
I
because
didn't
I
kill
would
him.
have totally
didn't.
forgotten
If
to
you
do
say
that.
so.
Do you have the notebook?
I do.
You're welcome.
It's safe for the moment.
So yeah, Alt F4ing,
Then I suggest you give it
skip,
to me now.
can skip like small
Someone kill
cutscenes,
Werner.
but you have to
You say
Alt
you don't
F4
remember
when the
clearly what
fade out
Perhaps
happens,
the police are right in
and
suspecting you.
it
I
just
never
allows you to
killed
skip a
Werner.
lot
I
of
think you better
a
leave,
lot
Miss
of
Croft.
cutscenes that would normally appear, like this one where she actually gives us the notebook. This can backfire on you. For example, if you are listening to Luddic talk, and you alt F4 at the end of the Monstrum crime scene, you don't get teleported to the Strahov and the level ends. You will just be stuck in the crime scene. Oh, so many good vibes, so many hit mics. I cannot hit the mic right now. We might be able to do it after. So this is something I think that needs explanation. Most of you know the Parisian ghetto. You go to the Café Métro, or at some point you will end up in the Les Serpents Rouges, and you have to go to Bouchard. We don't do that. We just do this thing that I'm not very good at, unfortunately. And what you can do here is we're gonna clip through this wall, if it works. And we can just go...
Right.
Oh yeah, right, this. Always very angle dependent. And now we can skip pretty much the entirety of the Parisian ghetto. Kind of scary how simple it is, right?
Yeah, today we didn't see dinosaur, we didn't see Thailand, now we don't see music. Yep. We don't like fun, we speedrunners.
No Les Serpents Rouges music. We don't talk to Janice. I'm so sorry. I don't think we're gonna pick up a single chocolate as well. No sewer chocolate in this run.
Damn, you picked up everything with one crouch. That's like the rarest thing that can happen.
Yeah, it is actually possible to pick all items up with one crouch, but it has to be pretty much perfect. But not today, unfortunately. I can't hear without my glasses, I understand. Will we see the Mona Lisa? Nope, unfortunately. We're gonna do something very interesting when we get to that point.
Yeah, we won't see anything at that point. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, so BTG shows you all the levels, but we're still gonna skip the very, very most of that.
That drain pipe will take my way.
So now, we're gonna do this puzzle, but we're not gonna do it entirely because that would just be slow. What we're doing instead is, we're just gonna raise some water up, so that we can use it in some rather creative ways later.
Yeah, so the only thing you need to do here is really raise the water, and then we do magic.
Enjoy this amazing camera angle. That was
Janice
so
make
cool.
an appearance during this speedrun.
I'm
No, we
very
actually
sorry, but no.
surpassed it already.
We didn't even look at her, did he?
Nope. We didn't even acknowledge her, we just ignored her, wow.
That's a crime. We will also not talk to Müller in bio. Normally that would be like a 3-minute conversation.
Where you don't do anything.
Never. So right now we have to get stronger, because in the Louvre galleries there is the infamous laser room, and if we're not strong enough here, we cannot jump far enough to skip it. Also, in this level, I'm not sure how many valves you have to turn, but I think it was 4. We're gonna find a little shortcut.
And yeah, we are raising the water right now.
Okay, I'm gonna
What's
wait
happening?
a little, just to make sure that we get it. Because if you don't wait, you're actually gonna fall into the void. I say void because we're gonna do the fancy stealth bug again. So bam, we are going out of bounds.
And yeah, Lara really likes to look outside the sewer scene.
Oops. Nobody saw that. But if we do it, we have to do it right. Like this. And for any reason we landed to the water, because the water itself is not only inside the level, it's also a little bit outside, which allows us to perform a very, very neat trick. by
And also
swimming
in this
nowhere.
game, if you exit the water vertically and not horizontally, Lara will just keep swimming forever until you hit water again. So that will allow us to swim all the way up until this door here, right here, and just enter the next area.
Yeah, there's also a very fancy skip. Whoops. That is very, very hard to pull off. You can actually swim to the Louvre Gallery's trigger. But I think it's a little too much for a run like this.
Dive, girl.
It's extremely reset heavy.
It is super reset heavy. Also, you can
Oh,
skip
yeah.
the entire part here by just replacing the C4 over and over. And while you are interacting, Lara becomes invincible. So she gets no damage and you can just spam it all the time. Fancy stair jumping as well. This is gonna be my favorite room. Because we are going for the lasers.
If we hit the lasers, that would be a big time loss because you cannot skip the cutscene and we would just have to watch it and then load the save that we made. This game has quick saves enabled. You can just press F5 and then you'll see the little log on the top. On the bottom right, meaning that we saved.
Yeah, also, if you would decide to load, like I save here, if you load this too many times, it can actually happen that the game will just crash. Hopefully, yep, we got it. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, we have some extreme PTSD from AOD crashing.
Yes, this room gives you anxiety. But this is not the area we have to worry about the most. Unfortunately, this is the point where we are not going to look at the Mona Lisa. I mean, the Cona Lisa, can you call it like that? We have to pass by.
AOD has a lot of these flyby cameras, and you will see them happen quite a bit, which is really like unfortunate and sometimes can be really annoying.
Also in Galleries Under Siege, I hope we do not get the sound bug where it just repeats over and over.
Oh no, not that.
So by performing... Oops, he actually shot me between. So by performing a few taps, you can actually clip through this door, and this saves you the entire process of getting the keycard. Unfortunately, this area here is not loaded, so we kind of have to find our way down the stairs to the archaeological dig. And it's hard to explain, but we're just going down some stairs. There is a door here. Let's hope we get this right. This is a very, very weird corridor. Because it's very tiny. You can bonk a lot of times, but we got it now. There's the stairs, and bam! It's a very interesting way to end this level.
The only tomb in this Tomb Raider game, yeah, we're gonna be skipping it.
Yeah, normally you would do the puzzle, go down the Tomb of Ancients, do the Hall of Seasons, do all the challenge rooms, but if you just clip through this fence and go to that hatch, you can actually go back and it will load the Galleries Under Siege. Climbing the fence, always.
It's the better strat.
It is definitely better, and it saves you a lot of headache. So at this point, we're pretty much close to the end of Paris, actually. Paris isn't really that long. Oh, so this is a place, if you skip anything here, if you press action, it can happen that whatever sound is playing right now will be stuck in a loop, and you have to listen to it the entire game. So if she coughs... yeah, have fun. It will replay forever.
Yeah, we have clips of that happening and it's really tedious. And because we skipped another sequence of us grabbing the rebreather, we're gonna have another deloaded area. This one is a bit more difficult because the hallway is shaped weirdly. The previous one is just like a spiral downstairs, and this one is... I don't even know how to explain this shape, but yeah. And this is looking good so far, so we finished it.
We did it. So the door clipping thing is gonna help us a lot in this run. It allows us to skip so many different things. And now we're doing one of my favorite levels, actually, when you played Dev Intended, is Werner von Kroy's apartment. But we're not gonna play Dev Intended today, do we? We are not.
So we're gonna do another crawl bug that you saw twice already, but this one is gonna be a tiny bit different. We're gonna pick up this gun and sidestep, crawl, and then if we pick it up at the right time, Lara will just get stuck in the window and we can do some magic with that.
And bam, we are at the final boss.
This is the epic assassin boss fight. Yep, this is the boss fight.
Not the final boss, Cat, you know what I mean. So this
Final
boss fight
of
is good.
Paris.
Yep, the final boss of Paris. To be very exact. The only thing we do here is we just shoot him and wait until he dies. It's not GG
The only
at
boss
Paris.
of the game.
But yeah, this is actually the end of Paris already. At 15 minutes. Game done. Not correctly. So this is where the hard part of the run starts. We are entering the prog section, which is absolutely full of difficult things, but I will still try my best.
Yeah, if
Get
you
us
just
through it.
sidestep into that hatch, she just... side jump into that hatch, she just falls right through it.
Yeah, if you get it on the very edge of your jump, then she will just slide through it. This doesn't work always, but most of the times. It saves you the trouble of getting a hammer. Also here, everyone's favorite puzzle. The very precise jump, you can also clip here, which is the same thing as we just did with the hatch. And following, you don't have to enter the code if you just crouch and grab it through the picture. Oops, that was quick. So there's so many small things that make your life easier. Which
I don't even know the code, honestly.
I don't remember it either. Oops. Hello, Bouchard. Bye bye, Bouchard.
He's not good.
I don't think he's okay. He's pointing somewhere. Oh wait.
But at the... oh, he's pointing to the direction where we should go, yeah. Thank you, Bouchard.
He's a good guy.
And now, the best part of the run.
Let's see if we get the soft lock.
Have
I
you changed
wanna
your mind about
get
the
us
Strat
off.
code?
Yes, I
Oh,
thought
God.
I'd give you another chance.
Gets
But
me
I want
every
story,
single
the
time.
events in Paris and whatever happens here.
It's a deal, Luddick.
This passcode will get you into the warehouse
Yeah, and the
area.
dog in the
It's only
back
a
is just
low-level
having
pass,
fun.
but at least you'll be
And the
inside.
guard, you could have seen it like
I can
run
take it from
around.
there. Have you tried
Maybe
this
you will
code
see
yourself?
dog like
Me?
jumping at
No,
Lara
the
and
place
the
gives
guard
me
just
the
hitting
creeps.
her, but
Workers have gone
you cannot do any
missing and
damage
all
during the
kinds of
cutscene.
spooky stuff.
Yeah, the enemies are still active,
God knows,
but again,
I'd
Lara
give
is
my
invincible.
innards to find
And
out,
you would
but
be
it's
able
way
to
too
see the dog
graphic
jump
for
at
me.
her,
If you
or the
uncover
guard
anything,
just
give
running
me
in a
first
circle
shot at
around.
it, huh?
Sure thing. Let's talk in the car.
The Strauff isn't far.
And we
This...
didn't get a soft lock, that's crazy.
Alright, so far so good. This is gonna be the hardest level in the entire thing because it is very, very crash happy. But
And-
let's just pray it doesn't happen.
We
Well, the
just clipped through that, yep.
Yeah, the main reason why it can crash is... Oops. That's not good. Or do we just load? Yeah, let's just load. So if you load saves, in this level, it's a very high chance that they will get corrupted and your game will crash. It's not going to be the biggest problem, because we have backup saves. But it's very likely. Also here, if we clip through the first gate, which is a little bit finicky, you can skip the entire first section where you have to look for the crane. That is a super loud cutscene. And yeah, it saves you a lot of jumping mostly. And now we get to the dog.
Oh no, the dog.
Unfortunately for this run, we have to kill it, I'm sorry.
Poor dog.
There's not enough HP to make sure I survive this. Another fence clip that actually worked first try. And now we are getting closer to a very bad position. The vent. So every speedrunner knows this. The infamous vent of crashing.
The way we're gonna enter the vent is, you know, our typical side jumping into stuff and just going through it.
Yeah, we just do it
Nothing
like this.
new.
And bam, we're in. Alright, if we drop down here, it's not unlikely. If it happens though, I will reset. Whoop. Oh, We have luck, Diddy. We have luck. Also, we have to make sure we don't get insta-killed by this guy. Okay, this is weird. Okay. Well,
That's
he got
okay.
us.
Yeah, Straho guards are sometimes like stormtroopers, or sometimes they're just like aimbotters. Sometimes they kill you in one shot, sometimes they do like half HP.
The unfortunate thing is that we have to do this again. But yeah, the guards in the Strahov are very likely to just one-hit kill you instantly. We're gonna do this again and hope Stevie here is nice to us, which he is. Good boy. This room is not good, Diddy. I know you know it too.
Oh no, not this room.
So we're
So
gonna
in
have to
this
kill the
room?
guard. Yes.
In this room, there are two guards that are behind the door. I mean, the wall right there. Oh, that clip is placed really nicely there. There are two guards, and ooh, we got it actually. This is
Yes.
a really cool trick.
Oops.
You can actually clip through that door if the clip is placed really well when when the guard dies. That is like the most RNG thing in this game, but it actually worked.
You also got a very nice box. Alright, so with this sequence here we can skip all the lasers because even though they look like they don't insta-kill you, they will. Even if you go a little bit close to them, the game just decides to yeet you off. But the good thing is we finished the Strahov without crashes. I did a lot of practice attempts today, and they weren't that good, believe me. It was a challenge. We're finally going in to one of the more beautiful levels in this game. Also the cat strat. Yes?
No, I just said you gotta mention the cat set, and you did, yeah.
Of course. So clipping through this door actually saves you a 3-minute dialogue with Müller. You don't even have to press any dialogue options, you just listen to him all the time. The infamous Catalina strat. But yeah, right now we are good to go. For the rest of the run, or should be. Also, we're not gonna use the stairs like normal people, we're just gonna jump.
That slope is not as slippery as it appears.
And we're gonna do some more climbing. Also, one thing I can give you away right now. We're not going to do the Eckhart boss fight. We're gonna solve the issue a little different. Wait, did you just see that guy on the slope falling down? How did he even get up?
I have no idea. Also spoiling the Eckhart fight. Wow.
I have to. Oops. Yeah, that jump is very stupid. So Lara can jump in two ways. The one where she instantly jumps, and one where she takes... Okay, you didn't see that. And one where she takes an extra step. That looked right. But I gotta admit...
something like tier 1, but not as bad.
Yeah, I gotta admit that was actually my fault. For not getting it. I think your favorite strat is incoming, did he?
Oh yeah. So, something rather interesting is gonna happen on the screen now, after we dive out of the water on the next swimming part. If we press roll underwater right as we're surfacing, Lara will end up rather funny way, and she will be able to fly. So she'll just get her normal swimming animation, but she will tilt. And because the programming is made so that she goes like forwards and backwards, forwards with tilt will just look like she's flying up.
It's a
And you
very
can also
curious
lose
thing.
sight with it if you like press back.
Yeah, it pretty much allows you to fly, but the game still thinks you're in water.
And there is this really dangerous plant that we counter by Altifor in the game. Yeah, by plant.
Yeah, so the plant cutscene plays, and after the cutscene is finished, the actual plant is positioned there. But if you alt F4 it, this trigger never gets triggered, then we can just walk through.
Yeah, the plant just blocks your way and you have to like do this really confusing and long puzzle.
Yeah, also this room, I'm sure a lot of people will remember it, where you have to get 3 key cards. We don't do that.
That's assuming if they got here in the first place.
We're just gonna clip through this door. And we are gonna see a different face in a few seconds. That unfortunately also has huge crash potential. But so far the run is blessed.
Oh, there are some keycards coming, don't worry.
What keycards? In this room you have to get 3 big keycards from the guards. And you have to use them to open that big door. But we don't do that. Also, a funny thing here. If it works. Yep. We don't use the normal way. Curtis is the male Lara Croft for a reason, right? Thank you all for the good vibes.
Budget Nathan Drake.
Yeah, we have 1 HP. This guy has to be nice. And he is. Also, the second one. You should never really let them get close to you. Even though they look a little bit like Squidward from SpongeBob. They are actually gonna kill you.
We forgot to mention that Curtis has some magical powers. He's so good, he can just... When he crouches next to a thin collision, he can just go through it. And you will see that happen quite a bit now.
Yeah, this is pretty much a little bit of an equivalent to the stealth clips from Lara. But this is way easier. You can just crouch. And yeah, you're done. You have to stay very close to the door, and then when he crouches, he goes a little bit further. And the game be like, yeah, that's fine by me. Which allows us to do so much nonsense.
Yeah, so how do you get in this room casually? I've got no idea, but you can just crouch under it. Let's go.
I think you just have to go in like 2 hallways, and he goes in by a vent. Also, yeah, do we do the Curtis clip? I don't think... No, we shouldn't do it.
No, we should not do it.
We shouldn't.
There is like this clip, similar to Lara's style clips, but this one is really RNG because Curtis's animations are weird. He is weird himself anyway, so nothing special about that. But yeah, the dev intended way is a bit slower, but...
Oops.
You know... At least it's not as painful as the actual glitch strat that we have.
We have to do the slow way. I cannot get the side jump. So normally what we do is in this corner here, you can stealth with him, and if you spam action when he's in the corner, you can just clip through the fence.
But he can also not clip through the fence, and not clipping happens more often, because that's just speedrunner's luck.
Yeah, also the game can just crash when you load too many times too quick. Which is also
yeah,
a very
we mentioned
good
that
thing.
the game can crash. So I don't think we mentioned that enough.
Yeah, the game can crash so many times. Like, this is actual luck that we got this far. Right. We are going to the actual boss fight. Is it better than the cleaner, Diddy?
Oh, it most definitely is better than the cleaner.
It's also gonna give us a lot of time. Gonna do something that all the BTG runners will not like to see.
No. Oh no. Oh,
we're doing
no.
the save strat for Curtis. I didn't mean moon jumping.
I thought you would moon jump.
No, we can't do that. So yeah, we're gonna clip again through that door. And we are in an area we shouldn't be. Oops. So if we go to the other side of this door and open it, the game thinks that we just arrived here and will prepare everything we need. Most importantly, that is the actual boss fight that's coming up. Because if we do not go through that door and back again, the proto fight will not load.
Boss fight? In this game? Nah.
Yep, we're fighting Proto, aka Man Bear Pig. Or whatever it is. And
Yeah,
it's the
this is
best
all
fight.
there is into this fight. Yep, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so what you just saw is pretty much the boss fight. The only thing we do is we walk behind him or behind it, and we just shoot. We do this about 6 times. 4 times if it goes good. Like legendary good. The thing about a proto fight is the time when he dies is actually random. Like it isn't entirely random, but if you're lucky, he can die quite early. If you're unlucky, he dies when he's actually supposed to die.
So you can see why this fight actually really annoys us.
Yep, so for speedrunners, this is completely RNG. You can save 20 seconds. I think in the best case scenario, you can even save 30. And if you're unlucky, you're gonna lose 30. Can you pet Proto? I am so sorry, but no. But why would you want to?
He is cute, come on.
Can't pet the
He's
doggo?
annoying but cute.
If you mod the game, sure. I mean, if anyone is interested in learning animating, make a petting animation for Curtis. That would really be cool, like, if he's laying there, you just give him a small pat on the shoulder.
Sorry,
Yep.
bro, but I gotta kill you.
Yeah, so this is the most unspectacular part in this run. We just wait.
So in some runs, he would already be dead by now, but in this run, he's
Not
not
so
because
much.
he's deciding to live today. Really wants that screen time.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of time. So he can
Look at
spawn.
him.
Yeah, he can spawn at different locations. There's a quick cycle when he gets from this vent. There's also a bad one when he gets from the top left or top right. And right now, I'm afraid the poor doggo is no longer with us. Oh, what?
He's still breathing, don't worry.
Did you just see
Wha-
that? I actually walked into the thing.
Imagine if that would just trigger the end and
Imagine
Proto
that would
skip.
end the entire game. A glitch. Oh, we actually got derp turrets. Would you like to explain what they are? I'm very bad at
So-
explaining them.
So,
Oops.
turret turrets, from what I understood, is they just, for some reason, start aiming in the floor, and when you get near them, they just miss Lara because they're aiming at the floor. And yeah, Lara is not on the floor, but if you didn't notice.
Yeah, so
And what's happening now is Lucas is trying to walk on this railing, and
trying.
he could trying. He's gonna do it, don't worry. And
Yes.
he will jump from it onto this platform and avoid the long climbing on those drain pipes or whatever. And because we got the derp turrets, we don't actually have to shoot this, I don't think.
Yeah, we don't
Oh,
have
wait.
to, but it can happen that when you open the door, if they shoot at you for too long, there's a high chance that all of a sudden they just kill you. It's a very
Or maybe the
big
game
risk.
would crash. We don't know.
Yeah, it's also possible. In AOD, everything is possible. In theory, the game can crash everywhere. Mostly in Louvre it can happen, Strahov, and in the Sanitarium, I think, as well. That's like the main points, but it's not unlikely that from now to 1 second, your game is just frozen.
And if you're trying to play the game normally and speedrun it, I mean normally, I mean glitchless, yeah, that's even higher chances of crashing.
Also here in this level, we're gonna have a very, very special thing. So if you spam... Okay. If you spam your left arrow key while you roll down that slope and go up that ladder, she will actually go forward the entire time while still holding... Well, not to the actual ladder, but the good thing is, once she goes out of this... That's an interesting camera angle. Once she goes out of this, you can save and load and the game will actually drop you out of bounds, which allows you to go directly to the Vault of Trophies trigger. If we do it right. Oh, I don't know where I am. Okay, we have to reload that. We didn't get the visual. So once you're out of bounds here and you swim down for a few amount of seconds, you can actually see where it is. And that's where we want to go. Which is kind of weird when you think about it. most of the things in this game you can actually just skip by going out of bounds and swimming to the level trigger.
Yes, we just skipped a big puzzle that I don't want to explain because I don't know how.
Don't let the developers watch this. Also some fishies down here. So many good vibes, thank you. We are actually in the third last level.
So, what's gonna happen now is we're gonna go out of bounds, jump in water, and swim to the level and trigger again.
See,
But we're gonna do
understanding.
it a bit differently this time. Because we're actually not gonna be seeing anything, and it's just gonna be blind, going by the feeling of it. And yeah. I don't think we mentioned that if you swan dive in the water, she will swim or actually dive a lot faster.
Yeah, for any reason,
And
when you dive, she goes twice as fast. Also, again, this trigger here not only brings you to the Lost Domain, it skips the entirety of the Boas fight. Did I just miss it?
maybe you can find it.
I'm a professional. Or am I? What is happening? The trigger... Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, I keep missing it. So this brings us straight to the end of the Boas fight, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it, because we not only skipped the Vault of Trophies, we skipped the Boas fight as well. Yeah, it's the first time I'm actually missing this.
It's just happening on off screen. We don't actually see it.
legs feel stronger.
Don't worry about it.
Like a side quest we don't want to do. So now we are in the Lost Domain. We're actually close to the end of this run. Unfortunately, Lost Domain is a very short level in whatever category you're playing it, and it only consists of just jumping. This is also the place where you get the sprint jump ability, which is really cool, but you cannot really use it that much. Oops. The ladder curse. No dev intended this time. So the only thing that stayed in my head when I remembered AOD back then was this trap here. And yeah, it's kind of funny how you skip it. You can just jump past it.
And it's so incredibly loud if you...
Yeah, it's really, really loud. It's like TR3 cutscenes in speedruns. Yep, that brings us to Eckhart's lab.
Or infamous 2013 scene.
Alright, so a lot of you who remember this game will know the fight where you don't really have to do anything. There is a strategy where we just play it and go up to the sleeper and we finish the game. However, we're gonna do something very different here. Not walk against the table, oops.
So we could just, like, you know, straight up go to the arena right now. Just clip through the door like we already did countless times in this run. But we're actually doing this puzzle, believe it or not. We actually love this puzzle in the run. And... Yep, I agree. AOD is best. Let's go.
Definitely.
So, you're gonna see why are we doing the puzzle. We're not gonna spoil anything, but the sole purpose of the puzzle is just like, how do you say that? Like unheating the water, cooling down the water. Yes, English.
Yeah, it feels like Lara is allergic to hot water, so we have to cool it down first. But let's hope I don't mess this up, because I don't have a backup for this. Should be good. Oops. That didn't look good. So we have to get these 3 daggers to get the water down, and once the water is cooled down, it allows us to do something very, very special. But yeah, we're not gonna spoil it, we're gonna show you. Also,
English
we have our
is
own
very
way.
hard, cat.
Our own way to get back here. Unheating. Wait, where are the skeletons? I don't think they load in once you do the jump to the top platform.
So I'm actually really glad Red asked this question. And no, this is actually the newest skip in the entire game. We found it like a couple months ago. So this is a new strat for people that didn't refresh with the run in a couple of months.
There's a brand new strat and it is as ridiculous as it looks. We're not gonna fight Eckhart anymore. Not this time. But yep, we have to wait for this cutscene. That is stronger than the boss fight in this game. So this is cooling water that cools down this water.
Unheating the water forehead. And yeah.
We actually pick up this, so the door will open for us. How much does it save? It depends on how quick you will be with what we're gonna do now. But it can save up to a little bit over 2 minutes. Which is very much. Let's
remember the flying glitch, the tilt out of water glitch? Yeah, well, we're gonna use that now. Again. The problem this time is if we touch a vertical collision, like the ceiling above us or the floor under us, Lara will just drop down.
Yeah, the moment Lara touches collision, she will go back. It will look like she just went out of the water, but she will have normal walking animation again, and we're just gonna fall. So yeah, right now, thank you for the follow, Evolve. Right now we're just swimming a little bit. And I'm not actually wasting time, we have to wait for her to drop down. But we cannot touch the floor. The floor is lava. And let's see if we can actually get it. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna clip out of bounds with this. And hope that we're not getting pushed down. Nope, looks good. And now again, we have to drop down. Because again, you were probably already thinking it. There is water here.
And what we do with water?
We swim.
To the end level trigger.
So what you can do, in this level, the end trigger is already built in. So if you swim directly through it, you don't have to do the boss fight. It is, however, possible that we're gonna trigger the boss fight cutscene, and if we do that, we can just swim up. It doesn't teleport you into the arena. And yep, we got the cutscene, we're gonna swim up. And yeah, that was Tomb Raider, the Angel of Darkness, better than Glitchless.
Yep, the fancy way of ending the game. GG.
A very fancy way, with no crashes.
Wow.
That was really, really cool. It's also good to see. To see a little bit more of the game. Very good game.
However,
it is.
If we watch any percent route, we would see how even more broken than this it was. Lucas, would you like to explain what happens in any percent?
So any percent has a lot of extra features from this run. It has something we call trigger bugs. What that means is there are specific positions inside the level that when you jump against them, they will trigger every trigger on the map, also including the level end trigger. So in the first level, what we do is we go back into that training area that we went to the beginning. We jump against a wall and yep, level is done. It's pretty much as simple as that. We also have moon jumping that allows you to just infinitely ascend in the air. It's so crazy. If you haven't watched any percent by now, you need to do it. It's really
so
really
funny
cool.
watching you play this because when I remember playing Angel of Darkness, and when you come across a bug, I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's so frustrating. But for you, you probably got so excited. You're like, yeah, shortcut. It's something to exploit.
It's like that every time. We love to find new things.
Unless Lara gets stuck on the collision and dies.
It's such a totally different way to and cool way to experience a game. I love it. You guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we also got quite close to our segment time.
Yeah, I think we're getting ready to jump over. We're about to play play Shadow with one of the former UCF SF patients, Christy Gomes. So I'd encourage everyone to hop over to the Crystal channel for that.
I'm gonna send you on a raid soon, but don't forget, again, we have an exclamation mark donate. If you want to donate to the Extra Life cause, don't forget, every little bit helps.
Also, if you're interested in maybe trying out tomb running yourself, you could join the Discord and ask your questions, and we will be happy to answer them as soon as possible.
Yeah, speedrunning is a process. Believe me, we all started very, very small, with next to no information, but you just have to stick with it, and at some point, you're gonna love it. It's like an addiction.
Well, thank you guys so much. I'm going to hop over into the call we're doing with Christy. But this was so much fun.
It was really cool. It's always exciting to play it again.
All right, take care, guys.
Take care. Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you to Crystal Dynamics. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you very much. Also thank you Diddy for commentating. It was really, really cool. Enjoy the rest of the stream.
Thank you for having me.
And bye bye. See you all.
Yes, no crashes.